There are 9 steps you're going to go through to solve a hands-on problem. You've come in the room, the door is closed, you've said hello to the judges. The non-participating team members have sat down and you're at the table. You're not going to touch anything, never touch any materials until they say time begins. Step 1, listen and read along. You're going to follow along with the 2 team copies that are on the table. You're going to be listening for any loopholes, any opportunities to blow up the problem, to flip it on its head. After the judge finishes reading the problem, they will say, time begins now. That starts step 2, big, crazy ideas. Your team captain is going to turn to your team and say, radical ideas. Those exact words, radical ideas. That's the cue to the team to start going around and sharing any loopholes, any wild and crazy ideas you have that will flip the problem on its head, blow it up. You will also look for any scoring multipliers. Where can you rack up points really fast that may not be completely obvious? Step 3, direct ideas. Now that you've finished going around sharing radical ideas, your captain says, direct ideas. You go around and you share more obvious, straightforward solutions. These might be backups if one of your radical ideas is something brilliant and something you know you're going to go with. But just in case it doesn't work or a judge says, no, that's not allowed, you're going to have these other direct ideas to fall back on. There are 4 rules when going around a group sharing ideas. Rule 1.
Don't edit yourself. Share any idea that comes to mind. Rule number 2. Be extremely brief and extremely specific. You also need to eliminate all crutch phrases, anything that has you wasting time, such as, wouldn't it be a good idea if, I kind of feel like, I don't know, perhaps, maybe, anything like that. Just get down to the point and share your answer. If you don't have anything, pass. Rule number 3, no repeating ideas. If a teammate says what you were thinking, you won't just say it in some other way just to make it sound like you're contributing. And you're not going to declare, hey, that was my idea, or I was going to say that, or even, I agree with him. Instead, share another idea or say pass. I bet you can guess rule number 4. No shooting down other people's ideas. You do that, and you're just going to make yourself look bad in front of the judges, which hurts your teamwork score. And you're going to make somebody really defensive, which is going to slow things down. Wait to give your constructive feedback until after everyone has shared their ideas.
There are ideas and there are better ideas. If you've got a better idea, make sure you provide lots of detail. Explain the advantages and the few disadvantages of your idea. The pros versus the cons, as they say. If your idea, you realize, isn't as good, how quickly can you give up on it? Don't waste time arguing and trying to get it through when it's something you probably wouldn't have accepted yourself if you heard it. Get behind a better idea and make it even better. Go for the team effort. Step 4, vet and decide. Your team captain is going to take the unique ideas, the ones that are different from each other, and present them back to the team and ask, will this work? Is this better than the other ones? It's up to him or her to prioritize the evaluation of each of the ideas. The ones that have the best opportunity of success get evaluated first. And if the team agrees along the way that one of those ideas is good to go, you don't necessarily need to vet the rest of them. You can move on and get down to the next step. Step 5, delegate tasks. To delegate is to distribute or hand out. Your team captain is going to delegate tasks to each of the team members. Now that you have a solution, you have to divide up the work and take ownership. There should be no complaining at all. It really doesn't matter who does what, unless there's a special skill involved in your solution. For example, if there's origami, then maybe somebody's really good at that. Or if by chance there's some kind of performance aspect to the problem, then you're going to have the person who dances well or sings well take ownership of that. Step 6, execute. This is the production phase. Each of you is assigned a task, you're going to split up the materials as needed, and you're going to get moving. Step 7, test. It's critical that the moment your solution is at a point that it can be tested, you do. Don't wait for the scoring period to actually try out your idea. You need time to go back and make adjustments. Or if it's not going to work at all, you can revert to a backup idea. Step 8, go for score. Most problems have a part 2, where the team is actually accumulating score, and part 1 is the prep and test period. Other problems have a single block of time where the team decides when they want to prep, test, and begin score accumulation. Scoring typically ends in one of 3 ways. A team is allowed to continue accumulating score until time expires. A team has a certain number of attempts to earn score and hands to a judge a popsicle stick or a card to designate each try. The team tells the judges when they want to be scored. For instance, if they're building a structure for height or a structure for weight, they may realize that they can't do any better. They call it and say to the judges, please score us now. Step 9, celebrate. You're done. Time expired. Well, you're actually not done. Remember, the judges are still thinking about their scores on your teamwork and creativity. So throw up a cheer, thank the judges, go out of the room with a positive attitude no matter what.